Well, howdy, everybody. Theresa here. Just me and the critters. It is October 7th, 2019, Monday afternoon at 12:13 p.m. So, coming from you from the panhandle of Florida, let's see what the weather's doing right now. It's beautiful out. I was just outside with the dog, and for us, it was beautiful. It's kind of like slightly overcast, and it's just a little cooler, and it's not as the humidity isn't up near as high. It was nice. So right now it is 80 degrees. Feels like 85. The high will be 82. Isn't that nice? The low will be 70. Mostly cloudy. 40% chance of rain today. That would be nice. Humidity is at 75%. See, I thought humidity would down. So, yeah. Wind is 7 miles per hour from the northeast. Sunrise was at 7:34 a.m. Sunset will be at 7:15 p.m. Did I say a.m. on sunrise? I hope I did. And let's see what tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be back up high. It's going to be 89. So we'll enjoy it while it lasts, right? Right. I haven't talked to you guys since, I don't know if I did a video Friday or not. I don't remember. You guys would know. I had a nice weekend. I let myself, I don't know if I did a video Friday. Friday, Brad told me to take the day off from the housework and all of that. And then I had the weekend off. It was time I really needed. I did go in and paint some Friday. You know, I mean, when he says take the day off from the vacuuming and dusting and all of that, you know, he's like, it's just the two of us, you know, if there's a little dust, it doesn't matter. So, I needed that time. I needed that downtime, just to be able to create. If you are so busy working, and a lot of you that are artists in any way that you are, whether you're a crafter, I count you as an artist because that takes some artistry. If you play music or you sing or basically anything you do that you really enjoy, if you don't have enough time to even sit and think about it because you're so busy working all the time, you lose your start to lose your desire and stuff, and everything becomes very monotonous. So yeah, I needed that time. Needed that time to be able to do that. Of course, I'm having the best time ever right now because two of my grandchildren are artists, are budding artists, and you know they have a lot of talent, and I like to kind of count that they got part of that from me. You know, I know my granddaughter, she's always been, she worked in the art studio with me for, you know, a few years and stuff. And my grandson, too, he always, it's just been a phenomenal artist. And seeing them emerging more and more because, you know, they have art classes, of course, in high school and junior high. And so we have the best time ever getting together and talking about art and stuff. Now, I feel bad because my one grandson, he's not into the art. So I need to find out from his mother, and I'm going to contact her in a little bit, what kind of things he likes that we can bond together. Because the other two, you know, especially my one grandson, he's always like, we have a bond. And so I want to make sure that I have a connection with him, you know. So you guys know what I mean. He's mainly into gaming and stuff, but there's got to be something there that we have a connection about. You know, and I think that might be maybe some cooking or something. So I'll find out, and that'll be good. That'll be real good. But yeah, I'm having a good time connecting more with family and stuff. That feels good. That's how we want. That's how all of us want, you know. So, besides that, I did some looming. I slept in today. I really slept in today. Brad said he tried to wake me up when his alarm went off. He tried to wake me up a few times. Just couldn't, you know. I get to that point where if I'm really, really sound asleep, you can't wake me up. So, I woke up just for a few minutes while he was getting dressed and talked to him. And then I went back to sleep and I slept. I slept in. Felt good. I feel good. Infections are all getting better. So that's awesome. I know I'm going to have to be another week of the super strong antibiotics. That's okay. Brad and I did get to sit down yesterday and make out a menu. That helps me. I have to have kind of a list every day or a schedule, or else I get kind of confused, if you know what I mean. I mean, it, being on the autism spectrum, having Asperger's and stuff, I have to have a schedule. If not, I get confused. My mind gets all kind of, because I don't have something to refer to, so my mind is thinking over here and over here and over here, and if I have a piece of paper to refer to about, no, you need to do this, you need to do that, and stuff, and I've always been that way, especially since I've been from a young housewife on. So, like I have my cleaning schedule on this right here, and you see I've changed it and stuff. And then like I have to have my menu on this, and then I have documentaries I want to watch on HBO on this. You see I've crossed some out that I've watched. That's the way it goes with me. You know, I think I'm going to have to make another one for the Netflix, because I found a bunch of movies that I'm really interested in, and I know I can put them on my list, but it's easier for me to refer to something on a piece of paper. It's easier for me to commit to something. If I've written it, then I'll remember it. A lot of times I don't even have to refer to a schedule or anything. Now, like today, I can't tell you what I'm supposed to do as far as housework. Let's see. Okay, I know I'm doing laundry. I'm already doing that. And then certainly clean the bathroom, and vacuum out here. And I'll dust out here just because I dust out here a couple times a week. So, I mean, it's not a whole bunch, which is good. I'm supposed to make goulash tonight. I know that because it's written on this menu. So I'm making goulash tonight. I'm making homemade egg roll with rice tomorrow night, taco casserole Wednesday, Thursday oven fried chicken, and then Friday we're supposed to have pizza. That's a question mark. Because Friday's usually, the end of the week, and so by that time I'm done being in the kitchen all the time. I'm done. Because another problem I have, and I don't know if you ladies have this too, is I get so overheated. And I know you're like, so you live in Florida. I know, so I live in Florida. At least I don't live way down, But then I have a hard time functioning because I get heat stroke really easily. So if you were home with me, you would find me a lot of times with a wet shirt, because I will take my shirt off and soak it in cold water, wring it out really well, and put it back on. And you get such a nice relief for so long. It's really nice. Of course, the fans and stuff everywhere. I was going to tell you guys something else. I want to show you guys a couple hats, and then I want to talk about my wonderful friend Joyce, who surprised me with a box of goodies, which really made my whole day, and she just doesn't even know. And I can't show you all of it because I've already used a little bit of it. I sat here and squealed because she sent me, let me show you first the stuff that I can show you that she sent. And she sent me this beautiful, long, handwritten letter. No, I'm not going to share that with you. That's private. And I will tell you that she really, really inspired me. I love hearing personal stories. you know, I mean, she sent me some scraps and stuff from leftover projects. And then the most heartwarming thing I I read was that she does blankets and things for burial boxes. You know, for the burial for the babies and stuff that don't make it. I thought that was such a heartwarming, wonderful thing because, you know, first of all, these parents are grieving, you know, this precious baby they thought was going to be, they were going to be raising, you know, did not make it. And, but you want to still be able to wrap them in something warm and comforting, at least for the mother and the father, you know. And too, it's just a beautiful, respectful thing to do. And I just think that is so cool, Joyce. I've thought about doing maybe something like that. I've watched other documentaries about there's these ladies, and I can't remember what it's called, but they take wedding dresses, old wedding dresses, people have donated and stuff, and they make these beautiful burial gowns for babies. And they are just, I mean, and these are preemie, micro preemie babies a lot of time, and just the intricate work and the beautiful detail and stuff. You know, of course, you know, wedding dresses and stuff. Isn't that wonderful? That is just, I can picture a baby being in one of those burial gowns and then being wrapped gently and beautifully in one of your blankets. That's a neat thing. That's a really neat thing. I really applaud you. I really applaud you for that. That is awesome. I think that is just so beautiful. And like I told you before when we were chatting on Facebook, I would love to see some pictures of the stuff you make. I love seeing pictures of what other people make. I really do. You know what I want to start making is some of those, you wrap them around your head and you tie them. And then you have the two things here, and it's just like a band, and you tie it. And I don't know what they're called, so if anybody knows what they're called, please let me know. I want to start doing some of those, even just for myself, because I just think they're cute, and you know, yeah. So, and I know people have asked me why I don't sell my knitwear because I don't know, guys. I don't know. I figure for people that can afford hats are dime a dozen, right? Really? And so the people that are down and out and are trying to reclaim their life, a hat could be just even a kind gesture of, hey, I don't think you're just a pile of poo. I think that you're worth something, you know, and here's a hand up. Not a hand out, a hand up. You know, because we've all needed that. I know we certainly have. We've never gotten through this time period if it hadn't been for you guys helping us out and stuff. I mean, so, but anyway, I know I'm a chatty catty today. Can't help it. I missed you guys. Oh, let me get out some of this. Still got it in this box. It came in this let me see if I can lift it. Okay, yeah, I don't want to show her address. It came in this beautiful box here. Isn't that neat? And she said she already had another one started for me. You know, she said she would send me something. She didn't say what it was, so, and I said, okay, thank you for the heads up, and yeah, so, she sent me this, you know, even though I love these carrot cakes, you know, so she sent me this. I'm excited. I love the colors, too. You guys know I love the color changing anything. And then she sent me a mandala like that, similar color, but it's different color. It's a little bit of more of a green in it, but isn't that neat? So she sent me one of these. Then, holy moly, she sent me one of these. Isn't that cool? I love this. I gotta thank you. I gotta thank everybody that sends your hats and sends scraps and sends yarn. You guys are just I'll get through my whole philosophy of this here in a few minutes. I'm getting sidetracked. I know it. Sent me one of these. And this is a darker yellow with more of a, I don't know. It's just a beautiful sunshine color. Let's see, what color does it say it is? I know y'all are yelling at me. I don't know what color it is, guys. But it's yellow. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, it's not a real pale yellow. Let's say that. And then she sent me one of the Red Heart Super Saver Yellow. This is a lemon. Isn't that neat? And holy moly, she sent me this. She got a heck of a clearance. Where'd you get this at? I don't know. But this is the Icelandic Super Saver Red Heart. Isn't that neat color? Thank you. Sorry, guys, hang on. Sorry about that. That was UPS delivering a new pooper scooper. Because the pooper scooper we have is one of those ones that you use one hand and the jaws are supposed to open, and it doesn't really. And so it's pretty worthless. So we bought one that's just a standard where you have the two pieces and scoop it in the bucket thing, and yeah. So anyway, I'm just thrilled to know that. This is a Red Heart with Love. And let's see, I don't know what color this is. Bubblegum. And it is a true color of bubblegum. I love that. Okay, and then she sent me 4 skeins of this, and it's a baby bee, boo pink. Sent me 4 skeins of that. Isn't that cute? And it's a darker color. Like I said, I'm not showing it true color. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Maybe. But anyway, she sent me 4 skeins of that. She sent me 2 skeins of the white like that. And this is Angel. Yeah. And then she sent me, let's see, 3 skeins of a lighter pink of that baby bee. And this is Pinkaboo. And 2 of this, I really love this mint green. This is the baby bee, and it is Mint Charm. She sent me 2 of those, and then she sent me this yellow, which is really pretty. And then she also sent me one of these Love This Cotton. So that's a cotton, and it is, let's see, where are you at? Warm Blush. So I'm going to pull this out so I have this, because I'm needing to make myself some more washcloths for my kitchen. So I'll be using that with some cotton I have. So, and then I'm going to finish showing you her stuff in a minute, but sorry, I'm so confused again. My wonderful friend Rebecca sent me some yarn and she sent some hats and stuff. I've already put the yarn away, so I can't show you. But it was, I don't know if I showed you guys or not. I'm sorry if I have. It was some white, a couple skeins of the white, which I'm so appreciative. And then she sent me some other beautiful colors. But I can't remember. I guess I put them all away already. But, let me show you a couple of the hats I've already made. Well, one I made using just scraps, because right away what I do is if you send me scraps, and scraps are the little balls of yarn, I sit there and I'm a weirdo. I sit there and I wind them all up together. I do. I do. I'll sit there. Brad will say, I know what you're doing all evening. I'm like, I know you do. And I will sit there and I will wind them all up. Like I said, I traditionally keep all my yarn in plastic bags anyway. I just don't want hair to get on them and stuff. Let's see. I had to show you guys. So this is one ball of scrap yarn all wound up together. If you look, you'll see like pink coming out there and stuff, you know. So it changes colors. This is all from the stuff that the scrap yarn she sent me. That was, well, not all of the scrap yarn she sent me. You know, here's another one, but see, it's attached right now to a loom. You see more of the gappies right there and stuff. Yeah, so I'm making another baby hat. This is some of the scraps that she sent me that I'm just using as it is because, you know, it's a good enough hunk for me to get quite a few things out of. So I do that. And let's see. I'll have to pull that hat that I made out of just the scraps. And then here's a couple more scrap balls that I'll use just like they are that she sent me. But yeah, I really love that so much. And I want to show you, this is one of the hats I made out of, well, the little bit of this is, like the orange on this is mine. And then the white on here, or the light yellow is mine. But this is some of this, what I did with the scrap yarn that Joyce sent. This baby hat. And then I put an owl button. So yeah, that's one of those. Had fun doing it. You know, this is, the purple is all scrap yarn, and then this is all another yarn she sent me, that I used here. I can pull it. It's this. This here, because it changes colors right there. That's this. So yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I kind of think it's just like a recipe, guys. I do. Just like a recipe, you know, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And that'll be great. Here, I gotta plug in my thing real quick. I know you're like, I don't want to see about your thing. I gotta plug my headphones in, guys. I want to go in today and finish that great big painting. Okay, so I want to show you the other hat I finished last night, because I just had such a good time finishing. Part of the reason I was up so late is this. This is a medium adult, and I used color changing yarn, of course, and it just so happened that when I was doing these are raised ribs, you see there, that change into different colors. So, isn't that cool? Yeah. So, I had a lot of fun doing that. And, that was out of this yarn right here, which is a red heart. I don't know if I have any more of it. It's similar to this, but of course it's a different color shade now with the yellows and stuff. But this is the stripes, one of the stripes. So if you're wondering what that is. So anyway, I had a lot of fun with that. I wanted to tell you guys what it means to me with doing when people send me yarn. Number one, yes, it helps, and it helps keep the donation process going. But I think about you guys when I'm using this yarn. Like when I was doing this purple hat, I thought about Joyce when I was doing it. Last week, I was making some hats, and I was using some scraps that Rebecca had sent me. And I sit there and I think about her too. And somebody dinging me. Can you believe it? Why are people dinging me? How dare you? Let's see. Oh, it was just Amazon telling me they had delivered my package. Yeah. So, yeah, I think about you guys all while I'm doing it. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And it's just a treasure trove like that. Open up that box, and I squealed. First, I read the letter. And I thought that was just so beautiful. And then, as I'm pulling stuff out, I'm just like, wow. You know, and Brad was just like, wow. And that's why we do what we do. And it's not that I'm special or anything, because I know a lot of you out there donate to different things. You know, or maybe you're blessed enough that you have a big enough family that you can, that you are always busy making stuff. I know people like that are always busy making stuff for family. You know, it just so happens that usually if a holiday comes or a birthday comes along, I don't have enough time to get something done. So, so anyway, and I know people wonder too, why don't I get tired of making hats? No, I don't know why. I don't know why. I just love to make hats. I guess because I have, different patterns. I have 6 different patterns I use, and sometimes I intermingle them on a hat, and it's just really exciting. I mean, let's see. I have 6 patterns. I have 6 looms that I use. Not all the time. So I always make sure that I do 7. Like I'll do 2 baby hats and then run through the rest of the loom. So I'm not doing the same pattern on the same size hat all the time. Yeah. So that's what I do. And I really, really love making the hats. And, because they're all so different. I mean, this hat compared to this hat. There, turn it around right way. Very different. Very, very different. So, I mean, I love making the hats. I love sending them out. I mean, I love getting the hats in that you guys send. And it's just all such a beautiful thing. So I just want to tell you guys I appreciate it so much. And you guys can send anything you want. Shawls, scarves, mittens, lap blankets, anything like that. It doesn't have to be just hats. And it's basically if you're like, well, you don't really make hats. Well, I don't really make anything else. So it all evens out very, very nicely. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm feeling better. I need to eat something. Haven't eaten anything today. Glad I'll be calling a little bit. That's about it. I hope you all having a good day. Never give up. Remember that I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. Thank you again for everybody that does send hats, yarn, or just good wishes. And I think you guys are awesome. And I will probably talk to you guys tomorrow. So have a good day. Bye.